So if you're watching this, look at what you're doing to the kid, man. Talk was definitely worth the money. You know how they was like, yo, when you take the talk or the money, it was definitely worth it. You just saying, you know, like, to believe in yourself and just always, like, follow, like, what's in your heart. Like, not what no one else is saying or anything. Just do.
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing shit.
Know this, that it's only 3 people that had contracts with Puff and Bad Boy.
He's the acceptable monster at this.
Rumor has it, Diddy's son is sitting on explosive information that could shake the entire music industry to its core. This isn't your run-of-the-mill celebrity gossip. These
Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross.
to the spotlight and going straight for the Carters with everything he's got. But the real question is, why now? What's pushed him to take on Jay-Z and Beyoncé at full force? Word is, there's some deep-seated bad blood between Diddy and Jay-Z, way beyond your typical celebrity drama. We're talking years of tension, rivalry, and behind-the-scenes power plays. It's about who truly holds the reins of power and influence in the industry. And from what I'm hearing, things have gotten really ugly behind the scenes. If this all goes public, it could shake the foundations of the entertainment world as we know it.
I would say this, it's kind of funny to me, man, is that Diddy used to hate Jay-Z. He hated Jay-Z enough where he was trying to get Ja Rule to go at Jay-Z. This was back in the early 2000s. And one day, Ashler, Kushner, Diddy and myself went to a Nets game and we met Jay-Z. I've never been a Jay-Z fan, you know, like some of his music, the whole 9 yards. But when we went over to the, I think that was Prudential Center in Newark, and him and Puff met up, it was strange to me. Because I remember what Puff was trying to do. And then both of them, they was talking about something amongst each other, amongst all of us, and laughing and joking with each other. Then over the years, I see them giving garden parties. You understand what I'm saying? You could tell that the people in power had gave that reign to Diddy, and Jay was next in line. So to separate him, when in fact, they may be two of the same, but because Jay-Z is low-key, that low-key sneaky shit, and Diddy is, and was, rambunctious, just out with it, it don't mean that they not two of the same. One just a little quiet with his shit.
What happened at the basketball game? When they ran into, you guys ran into Jay-Z?
They were just talking. They was talking amongst each other about their little white girls. Their little skinny white girls.
And I mean, did Diddy always say negative things about Jay around you?
The time when you was trying to get Ja Rule to go at Jay, yeah. He was. They worked it out.
Was there a reason behind it?
I couldn't tell you the reason behind it. It was probably because Big had died. I don't know what it was, man. I don't know why he wanted Ja Rule to go at Jay. I guess if he kept them beefing or kept them into some bullshit, he could rise up in between both of them.
We're talking years of backstabbing, shady deals, and cutthroat competition. Remember when Diddy's Bad Boy Records was ruling the charts? Well, word is Jay was pulling strings behind the scenes to knock him off his pedestal. Then, when Roc Nation took center stage, whispers started flying that Diddy was plotting his own comeback. But this isn't just business. It's personal, and things are about to get seriously messy. Sources claim there's dirt on both sides. Bad deals, broken promises, and potential legal issues big enough to ruin reputations and end careers. Now, Diddy's son is stepping into the spotlight to defend his dad. He says he has the receipts, emails, texts, and even recordings that could expose the Carters for setting Diddy up. This isn't just about protecting Diddy's name. It's about proving that no star is truly untouchable. Diddy's son seems ready to risk it all for his family, no matter who gets caught in the crossfire. But let's be real, the Carters aren't going down without a fight. They've built an empire on their pristine image and savvy business moves, and even the hint of scandal could shake their throne. If even half of what Diddy's son is claiming turns out to be true, this could rock the entire industry. So, buckle up. This showdown between Diddy's legacy and the Carter dynasty is just getting started, and no one knows how it's going to end. Stay tuned because the drama...
Kathy Corian down in Vegas, it's hot. He was questioned by the feds before he made the suit.
Jump on rumors without receipts, but the buzz is getting louder. While Diddy's been playing what he thought was a high-stakes game, word on the street is the Carters might have been running an even riskier play behind his back. Whispers of secret meetings, closed-door deals, and promises broken faster than New Year's resolutions are swirling. Here's where things take a wild turn. Diddy's son claims he has solid evidence that the Carters set Diddy up to take the fall. We're talking emails, texts, even recordings, proof that could blow the lid off the story and make Watergate look like a footnote in history. If these claims hold up, it could completely change how we see these music moguls. This isn't just industry gossip anymore.
What other song she was in?
Big Pimpin' Spendin'
You know what
G's.
other song?
Yeah, that's Jay-Z.
Yeah. You remember the movie with the Denzel, American Gangster? While that one guy comes out with the song Heart of the City.
Yeah.
You know the Heart of the City?
Yeah.
Ain't no more.
It was a remake
That's her.
of 80s.
She's in it.
Okay.
She's in those two
She's a
songs.
backup singer.
She is,
She's
yeah.
not
Backup singer for
No, no,
Jay-Z in
she is.
2001.
Okay, but she ain't Beyonce. She ain't
of course
Rihanna.
she has been
She ain't Aaliyah.
around.
She's
I'm
been
not
around them.
denying that she's been around it. Like, they're interviewing her for a reason. Here's what I found the most interesting about Diddy overall. This was David Muir was actually, he's the ABC guy, big news guy. He was interviewing, I guess, the guy that's handling a lot of the sexual allegations about Diddy, and he's receiving a lot of phone calls. Here's the most interesting thing about these sexual allegations. Yeah, I don't know if it was him or a different lawyer, but it was on ABC. You can check that out. He goes, talk about a gender difference. It's so interesting about Diddy. He goes, prior to 2005, it was actually 50-50, these allegations that kept coming in, men and women. 50% men, 50% women. But how about this? After 2005, it was 90% men allegations. Something happened with Diddy, allegedly, where he went, this isn't it. But it went from 50-50 allegations, receiving these phone calls, receiving what's going on, doing all these sort of testimonies, to 90% men. When there's smoke, there's fire, Diddy.
Yeah, and
what's going on in that baby
Alex
oil?
Spiro, Pat, was on TMZ, and he said to those two guys, whatever their names are, I didn't send a cease and desist. I sent an ultimatum. Remove that false accusation, or a court is going to order you to.
Who said this?
That's Alex Spiro, right? That's it right there, Pat.
You play this?
To you that somebody comes on a show and then kind of levels these vague-ish allegations. Were you kind of ready for something like this to eventually happen?
Listen, there's rumors and then there's nonsense, and this is one step further, right? This is a pointed and formal accusation of something, I felt it needed to be responded to. So I think somebody reported it was a cease and desist. It wasn't that. It was quite bluntly an ultimatum, which is remove that false accusation that's demonstrably false. or a court's going to order you to. And so I think he made the wise choice and acted accordingly.
He meaning
What were you
Piers
saying,
Morgan.
Rob?
Removing it and apologizing for it, yes. What changed here in my mind is that somebody on a so-called journalistic platform exploited that kind of random rumor mill, whether it's disconnected from reality.
Hold on, let's get straight to the point. What would it really take to knock hip-hop's king and queen off their thrones? Word on the street is that Diddy's son might be holding on to some seriously explosive secrets that could do just that. But is there any truth to the buzz? Or is it all just smoke and mirrors? In this game, it's all about having proof, and Diddy's son isn't just tossing out empty threats. He's hinting at a pile of evidence, a stash of hidden truths that could send shockwaves through the entire industry.
Thousands. Wow. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well.
Mr. Carter's who?
They're a nasty little couple.
Jay-Z.
They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious.
This girl's
There's
got
a
an
lot
agenda,
of things that
you can
people
tell.
don't want to talk about, Pierce.
She about to do a fake
But, okay, but hold on, but Adam, but here's the thing. And again, it always sounds crazy and wild until it ain't, because, and who knows? She's not credible or lie detector test or whatever. What if she's right? What if all these things that she's seen, because she was a dominatrix. She said she used to work at these parties and tie guys up and whip them and everything like that. She was about that life. So when somebody that's about that life tells you about the life,
you giving her a lot of credibility?
I'm not, but Adam, where is she coming up with this stuff? She was at these places. She's seen it firsthand.
I'm not denying.
She was there.
If I listen, you can go
play this clip.
Yeah.
Okay, play this clip, then we'll react. Go ahead, Rob.
The shocking allegations levelled at Sean Diddy Combs have burst the floodgates on salacious claims about an industry many people believe harboured a monster. Understandably, the internet's ablaze with claims about these events and whether other powerful figures were involved too. Well, last week I interviewed Jaguar Wright, a singer-songwriter who's made claims about Diddy for years. Those claims had already received a lot of attention in the media across many platforms for many years. And that's the thing about platforms. The reality of the modern world is that pretty much everyone has a platform as long as they have something to say that other people want to hear. That's why we invited her on to be interviewed. The people making these claims have an audience with or without shows like mine. Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyoncé.
Guess what happened in the end of that episode? When they finally tracked down, Ruben has not been